Hi collectors, welcome back to the CNC Auctioneers YouTube channel. Today we're just going to do a very quick video for you, just to highlight some of the items from our World War II German section that we've got coming up in our auction. These pieces are all being sold on Wednesday the 17th of July 2024. So again, we've just pulled out a few pieces just to highlight what we've got going on in this section of the sale. I believe there's over 200 lots of original World War II German Militaria in this auction. So if you are interested in this type of item, then please do have a log on and check our catalogue. I'm sure you'll find the next item for your collection in there. As you will see, we've got a little array of combat tunics, peak cap, which I'll explain, that goes with this tunic over here. A nice NSKK leader's chain dagger, which is coming directly from the family of the veteran who brought the dagger back after the end of World War II as a war souvenir. And then a selection of German awards and decorations. I think we'll start with the awards and decorations. So the first one I'm going to show you is this one here, which is lot 689. Now, many of you collectors will know exactly what this badge is, but for those of you who aren't sure, this is the Anti-Partisans badge, also known as the Guerrilla Warfare badge. This is a bronze grade example. Although it appears to have like a gold finish, it is actually a bronze grade example. The gold grade examples are extremely rare. Very few are available on the market. But like I say, this is a nice original bronze grade example. As you can see from the reverse, it's the hollow back type, original pin set up here. Just a really fine example of a very rare award. So if you go onto our website, you'll be able to see the estimates that we've guided all these pieces that we're showing you today. So yeah, go on and have a look online, and you'll see the guide prices for these pieces. But this is again a really nice original example of an anti-partisans or guerrilla warfare badge. Moving on, again, another combat award, which again is very desirable. This is the General Assault Combat Badge, issued to the German Army and Waffen-SS troops. But this example stands out a little bit more from a normal General Assault badge, because it's got the additional tablet box here, which is for the 50 engagements. So again, as you may well know, you have the 25, the 50, 75, and then the 100. This is a 50 grade example. Rudolf Kenneth is the maker with the RK mark there, you can see. And again, very typical textbook how one should look, with this pebbling finish on the reverse, clear maker, and the original setup pin and catch fitting. Again, like all things to do with the Third Reich, unfortunately there are lots of reproductions on the market. So make sure if you are looking to invest your money into one of these type numbered assault badges, really recommend you buy either the best reference books you possibly can, or buy from a reputable source, someone who knows what they're doing. Okay, so again, collectors, most of you will be aware of what one of these are. These are the Honor Goblet, Luftwaffe Honor Goblet, also known as the Ehrenpockel. This example is a very early one, and the early ones all made in silver. So you see you've got the John Wagner and Son maker's mark, plus the crescent moon, 835 and eagle stamp. We'll show that to you hopefully quite closely. Hopefully you'll be able to see that mark. Again, most of the early examples are all produced in silver, and then later ones produced in what's known as alpaca. Lovely design, these. Nice ones here with the two fighting eagles, and then the reverse side with the Iron Cross motif. Now the awards are always engraved here on the bottom edge. So this example is to Lieutenant Hasso Mundell, awarded on the 1st of November 1941. Now with these honour goblets, they're quite hard to research, but we've been really lucky to find out some information about Hasso Mundell. He was killed shortly after this award, and his body was washed up. I believe it was in either Norway or Denmark, but again, if you go onto the website, you'll be able to see all the details. He was awarded this honour goblet for a raid they made on a Scottish electro plant up in the Highlands. It's a very rare award to be able to find one to an actual raid. So this one, like I say, have a look on the website. You've got all the details of why he was awarded it and the raid that took place over the Scottish Highlands on the electro plant there. Very, very interesting. The Germans used it as a big propaganda tool after the raid, as a fact that they were able to hit the Highlands, which were beforehand out of bounds of the Luftwaffe. So again, have a look on, read. Very, very interesting story. Again, we're continuing the awards. And we've got this one, which is lot 677 in the auction. And again, come directly from the family of the veteran who brought this award back home as a souvenir in 1945. Most of you will be aware what this is. Again, this is the German cross, or the Deutsche Cross. This one is a silver grade example. You can see the lovely frosted silver wreath here with the 1941 date and perfect undamaged black enamel swastika. Original pin setup. Example is a 4 rivet type. Again, collectors, you may be aware there's lots of different types and makers of these awards, which have all various different setups. But again, this is a very typical, what is known as a 4 rivet example. This example comes with the original box of issue. Again, with the outline of the, again, to me it looks gold, and they also say that the silver one should always come in a silver box. However, this is the second one we've had in recent time, brought back by an actual family member's, the veteran of the family has consigned it to auction, and all of them have had this type of box. So I don't think it's 100% that they only ever came in silver marked boxes. Again, nice interior to the box, just a real beautiful textbook example. If you're looking for a silver grade German cross, I'll struggle to find a much nicer one than this. Really is a super example, and I really would say to you, go to the website and have a look. Moving on again, we'll go to silver grade items. This medal lurking here at the back is the SS 12-year long service medal. Again, beautiful example in the original box. Box stand does have a little bit of damage. However, it is an original box with the original silver leaf SS runes to the lid. Lovely teardrop ring, nice frosting to the finish on the award, and what's most importantly, original watered silk ribbon with the brilliant embroidered SS runes. You have to be very, very careful with these, ladies and gentlemen, because there's a lot of extremely good reproductions of this medal. What they did when they made the medals were almost perfect. The only issue they couldn't do the proper ribbon. So if you see these without a ribbon, just be very careful, have a real good look at it, and make sure you are buying an original example. But once again, very nice, correct type box, ribbon, medal, real super piece. But here we go, still on with the awards. This is the Knight's Cross of the War Service Cross without swords. Also, people refer to as the Knight's Cross of the War Merit Cross without swords. Just depends on how you wish to describe it. But again, very, very nice wartime example. Nicely marked here on the bottom arm of the cross with the 900 silver mark. And just a very, very nice example. Lovely finish to the patina to the award. Original loop and the original neck ribbon here with the original ties. So again, very, very nice example of a quite desirable award. The last award we're going to show you in detail here is this one, which again is more political based. So this is the Blood Order. Now this is, the Blood Orders come in the first and second model. This one is the second model. Very, very nice example. Very, very good condition with the original ribbon, and more importantly, the original presentation box. It comes in with the correct 8th November 1923 date on the top of the lid. Now the award is numbered 1539, and again it's 800 marked at the bottom. Beautiful award, these, very, very popular with collectors. These were for the real early members of the Nazi Party, and it's a very, very important award for the German political collectors. Very, very nice example, like I say, in the original box. These don't turn up that often in the original boxes, so again, collectors, I really would urge you, even if you're not a buyer for it, just go online, have a look at it, so you can see we've got some good images on there, so you can see what an original example looks like. Very, very nice. I'm going to move away from awards now and just quickly show you this piece, which It's the only dagger we've pulled out to show you. We haven't got a massive dagger section in itself, I'm perfectly honest with you. But what we have got is nearly everything that's come directly from the families of veterans who have brought the items back. This is you'll be probably aware, an NSKK, so the German motoring organisation. But this is the leader's chained dress dagger. Again, nice proper chains here with the NSKK emblem, mobile swastika, and then the little oak leaf relief on the top clip. I wouldn't say mint, but it certainly is an untouched as found piece. Nicely RZM marked on the back of the chain, etc. As we open it up, standard blade here with the motto Alles für Deutschland, and then on the reverse side the RZM M766 1940, which is for the firm Carl icon. So again, nice example. This good, untouched, as found, veteran bring back. Very important, because there are reproductions of this on the market. So this is a nice, good example. Well worth having a look at. We're going to go to the combat tunics. I want to quickly just show you a few examples. So here we have a nice, honest example of an NCO's combat tunic with the breast eagle here, silver tress on the early type pointed shoulder straps. Obviously a veteran of the Eastern Front campaign with his Russian Front medal. Again, just a very good, honest German other ranks or NCO's combat tunic. So many of these on the market have unfortunately been played about with re-insignia, because you have to remember that when German soldiers were captured or made prisoners of war, often the insignia would have been removed from their uniforms. So, you know, it's not uncommon to find tunics with replaced breast eagles and things like that. So collectors, don't be totally put off if you do see ones that have had replaced eagles, because unfortunately a lot of them were. It probably means it was more of a combat worn tunic as opposed to one that was just stuck in a store cupboard. Going along here, so we move from basically other ranks / NCOs, and we come here now to an officer's grade combat tunic. And again, you will probably notice with this one, better quality made example. So if you look at the quality of the wool, it's slightly better quality than its compatriot we've just shown you. Nice early sort of M36 dark green collar. But here we have artillery officers collar litzen, or collar patches, artillery shoulder straps, and a bullion embroidered officer's breast eagle. I think this is a really nice, honest officer's combat tunic from the field. Quite a good size as well. So collectors, if you're looking for one, very, very nice example. And again, there's a lot more pictures online, so you'll be able to check them out. So the last lot I'm going to show you today, like I say, this is just a very, very short video for you, is this set. Now, this came to us as a complete set, so that's how we're selling it. Here we have an officer's waffle or parade or combat type tunics, the 4-pocket tunic here. Private purchase made by an Arno Rudolph here. Very, very nice quality. Like we were saying in the quality of the tunics, you can see this lovely officer's tailored cloth material they've used to make the tunic. Bullion embroidered breast eagle and officer's shoulder straps for infantry regiment 481. Now, you've probably all noticed on this tunic is the Knight's Cross of the Iron Cross, one of the highest awards for bravery with the German Armed Forces. Now, again, if you see with this award, this ribbon, original, with the original hooks where it was hooked onto the tunic, you can see it's been rusted where it's been there for a long, long time. Now, also you can see here how it's stitched into the tunic, the other side of the ribbon. Again, if you go onto the website, you'll see full details and more close-up images of this Knight's Cross with the various types it is. You probably won't be able to see on this video, but the reverse of the cross is marked there. It has all the telltale signs of the maker, which we've attributed the cross to. Now, accompanying when we got this thing, like I said, when it came in, was this infantry officer's peak cap. A mid-war type period cap, we would say, with this type of cloth that's been used. Like I say, it's how it came to us, so that's how we're selling it. When the vendor brings it in, that's what we've done. We've sold it exactly as it is. But again, nice condition, typical type cloth lining here, issue example, as opposed to private purchase like the tunic. Unfortunately, both pieces aren't named, so we can't attribute it to any particular officer, but it's just a very, very nice, honest officer's tunic with the Knight's Cross on the ribbon, still put there since it was in 1945. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. That's just a very small section of the Third Reich items we've got coming up in our auction on the 17th of July. This auction is a 2-day auction, so day 1 is the 16th and day 2 is the 17th. But please note, all the World War II German items are on the 17th. Bidding is open now, so you don't have to wait just for the day. You can place your bids now and get involved in the whole bidding process. So yeah, do have a look on. Hopefully you'll see that next item for your collection. And like I said, we have featured some more high value pieces on there, but we have items to suit all budgets. So please don't be afraid to get in there, get into the hobby, start collecting, and you'll buy some nice pieces. We are still trying to do our collector's showcase videos. So if you have a collection that you'd like to show off to the world, we're more than happy to come and maybe do a film with you. You can show us your collections and talk about the pieces, how you got them, what made you buy them, what made you interested in the hobby. They would be delighted to hear from you. And like I say, do like, subscribe this, and have a look at the catalogue. We hope you find that next item. Thank you for watching.